What is going on, everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the win. As you guys already know that, and this is going to be another Black Ops 2 episode. I'm sorry for the amount of firing range gameplay that you're probably seeing over the last couple days, but it's a really good map, and I get really good gameplay on it, so there's nothing else I can really say about that. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty interesting episode today. These pictures came out yesterday, and I just got home from class, and I just saw that this was happening. So on the screen right now, you are going to see this picture of this classified thing. This classified basically document is saying, like, obviously this is not available, and it's on the home of the Call of Duty Black Ops website, or Black Ops 2, I should say. And the next picture you're seeing right now is the same thing, except it's got the rotating numbers. Obviously, the picture's not rotating, but it's like 3D, colon, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a bunch of random numbers. And a lot of people were like, what do those mean? And a lot of people thought back to the Black Ops campaign where it's like, what do the numbers mean, Mason, when he's being interrogated? And I think that actually has something to do with it. So I kind of thought back to what was going on when Mason was being interrogated for those numbers. And my first thought is they were asking for locations, because when I think of numbers that long with a few letters, I typically think of coordinates. And I was partially right, and this website kind of confirmed that for me today. Okay, so the picture you're looking at right now is 5 or 6 points. Sorry, I can't really see. The picture's kind of small. It'll be big for you guys. But the first point we see is kind of in the Hawaii range, which would be interesting because, as you know, Pearl Harbor happened on Hawaii, where the Japanese basically suicide bombed a military base in World War II. So that would be interesting to see if they recreated kind of like a Pearl Harbor event, something like that, maybe a more modernized one, because it's kind of in the Pacific Ocean. I don't know if that's where Hawaii is, but I don't know any other distant islands out there. The next point is kind of in the middle of the United States, more towards Denver or the desert or something like that. Maybe Las Vegas, so maybe Area 51, something along the lines of that. That would be pretty cool to see an Area 51 map or something like that. Okay, so the next two are kind of confusing. One of them almost looks like it's in the direct middle of the Mediterranean Sea or the Red Sea. So I don't know if they're like hiding something under the water, or if there's going to be a mission on the water, the lake, or the sea, or whatever. I really don't know. And then another one looks like it's right on the edge of Africa or India. So I don't know if these are locations where missions are going to be, or where maps are going to be, or where hidden nuclear weapons are that a certain government has established and hid underground, waiting for a button to be pushed and all the rockets go into the air. And then the second to last one looks like it is in China, and the last one looks like it is either in Japan or Korea, which would make sense because those North Koreans are trying to blow us up with missiles that apparently have been faked, and they don't really work. So they was just a giant scare tactic, and now North Korea looks like the idiot. America. Anyways, moving on. And now you can see on the screen that there's going to be a picture of the decoded numbers. That's what you type in. If you go to Google Maps, that will basically come up, and it will show you. It'll basically show you those coordinates. So I feel like it's pretty interesting to feel like they're bringing back the Black Ops campaign stuff, where the whole theme of the interrogation was asking Mason for the numbers. It was like, where are the numbers, Mason? That was the whole thing behind that. So I think it's pretty interesting that they're going to be bringing it back. Obviously, that's really cool. And if any new information storms on this, guys, I'll be sure to make a video of it. Obviously, I'm not going to leave you hanging. But other than that, my name is Mr. Boss the Win. I hope you guys have a really nice day. Remember to like the video if you have enjoyed, and I'll put the links in the description. I know you guys said you don't like the pictures on the page, so I'm not going to keep them up for the whole time while I'm talking. Instead, as soon as I introduce them, I'll probably just show it on the screen for 10 to 15 seconds and move it away. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I will talk to you later, and I will see you in the next episode.